Welcome back to those nights, my horror night.
Welcome to the Last Video Store. I'm your host, Bud Haddonfield, and I'm here with my co-host,
Evan Haddonfield.
and this is the YouTube show where I recommend the good, the bad, and ugly of horror movies. Today we got a special request episode by a buddy of mine, Bryson, and he wanted me to talk about some of my favorite snake movies. So I thought it was a good idea. That's something we don't talk about. It's getting warm. All the cold-blooded animals are starting to be out here. Today is March 1st, and summer's going to be here before we know it. So it's outdoor season. So you got to be careful with all the slithery little bastards that's out there. So in this episode, like I said, I want to talk about 10 of my favorite snake horror movies. They're in no particular order, so it's not like a countdown. I just want to cover them all in general, and I'm going to do my best to add some original trailers. So number 1. Silent Predators. Silent Predators was a cool little snake movie from the 90s. I used to watch this all the time on TBS and TNT back in the day. And Harry Hamlin, he is, I believe, the sheriff of this small town, and something ends up happening, and all these deadly snakes are killing townsfolk and whatnot. This one's a whole lot of fun. And I think it holds up, past the 90s.
TBS Superstation, an original movie with a bite. For 20 years, a mutant species has been breeding, growing, waiting. Cold-blooded terror is about to strike.
These things are going to be coming out of the hills by the thousands. We're going to have to get people out of here.
Harry Hamlin, Shannon Sturgis, and Jack Scalia. Silent Predators, premiering this Sunday, exclusively on the Superstation. Watch your step.
All right, number 2 is going to be a movie that I came across. I'm shopping at Walmart, and I find it on VHS, and I see on the cover it has Robert Englund, and it is Python from the early 2000s. Robert Englund.
It's not Robert.
Freddy Krueger. Robert Englund.
Oh.
So yes, Freddy Krueger. This movie has a lot of actors, especially from the 80s. In this one, we have Casper Van Dien. I always mess up his last name. Like I said, Robert Englund. We got frickin' Isaac from Children of the Corn. Roach from People Under the Stairs. The first Audrey Griswold from the first National Lampoon's Vacation movie where they go to is it Wally World? Yeah. Anyway. Python. This movie, the CGI of the snake is absolutely shit, but this movie is a whole lot of fun. Pretty much Robert Englund has this giant python, and is getting transported on this plane, and it breaks out of the crate, and it lands in a small town where, what's his name? Johnny from The Karate Kid is the sheriff's deputy, him and Roach, Sean Whalen, and this snake is just going around eating a whole bunch of people. It's a whole lot of fun. It has boobs in it. It has boobs like in the first 5 minutes, which I remember because I'm like, man, this is a pretty badass movie. But it's pretty cool. It spawned a sequel and a versus movie because you had Python 2, and at the same time you had Boa with Dean Cain, which that movie's not on this list. But afterwards we got Boa versus Python, which was a sci-fi original movie. But seriously, check out Python. The snake looks shit, but the movie's it's a fun, well-made movie, so check it out.
Handling like a sled. What the hell's going on back there?
The hold down straps are tight, Captain. Oh my God.
We know the flight originated in Southeast Asia, but nowhere in the manifest is there so much as a mention of exactly what it was you were transporting.
What we had was something unique. An evolutionary chimera.
Roberta?
You ever seen anything like this before?
Bodies have been found here and here. This is our target. Time to put your baby to bed.
You don't have enough men.
I warned you it was intelligent. In simple layman's terms, what was it?
A very big snake.
Now, nature's perfect killing machine is on the loose.
Won't burn, can't shoot it.
Out to feed.
Let's just say there's this little big thing after us.
And we're the prey. Casper Van Dien and Robert Englund.
No one else dies because of this thing. Do you understand that?
I just hope your snake here does.
That's not gonna hold for long.
Python.
Dude, you got me out of bed for a snake?
All right, the third movie on the list is going to be a little movie from, I believe, the 70s called Okay, so is this movie about, it's kind of like a, don't go into there. It's pretty much like a science experiment gone wrong. Dirk Benedict, I think is his name, he was faced in the original A-Team series. He hangs out with his doctor friend at this college and he gets mutated into a giant snake creature. This is a fun little unique movie. We got a lot of like just mad scientist movies in the 60s and 70s. And I think this was a good one. This was a Universal movie. So of course it got a lot of push at this time. But it's fun and not everybody talks about it. There was a Scream Factory Blu-ray, but obviously I missed out and just kept the DVD. But this movie is a whole lot of fun. So check out.
Once this motion picture sinks its fangs into you, you'll never be the same. Don't say it. Hiss it. Don't say it. Hiss it. Don't say it. Hiss it.
What the hell are you doing here? Get out! Get out! Get out!
Doctor, what is this? I feel like my guts are being rearranged.
Touch your skin. It's scaled. Look for your legs. They're gone. Feel your body. It's cold. And listen for the hissing.
I love you.
Your face.
What about it?
It looks different.
He doesn't want to see you.
You're hiding something from me. I know it.
King Cobra versus Mongoose. Or is it man versus man? The most unusual horror film ever made. See it.
Right, moving along with probably one of my favorite snake movies that's on this list is King Cobra. This is another one from 1999. You have Mr. Miyagi, Pat Maria. It's kind of funny that he's in this and Johnny is in Python. It's a funny situation. Cobra Kai. They missed the opportunity. Johnny should have been in this one. Anyway, King Cobra is another mutated snake movie, but like this snake actually looked really good. I remember it being creepy because again, this one used to play on Sci-Fi Channel all the time, and gets out and starts attacking people of a small town. And this snake actually looked pretty badass. I remember being scared of this one when I was younger. You know, no cap. But King Cobra, this one's a whole lot of fun. This one never got a Blu-ray release, and it really doesn't get talked about enough. But I recently rewatched it and it still holds up. So for real, check out King Cobra.
It began as an experiment. Man testing the limits of nature. And creating something that evolution never imagined.
Is that what I think it is?
It moves without sound.
What the hell is it, man?
Trying to figure that out.
It lives without fear.
The venom disintegrated half his face.
And it kills.
You didn't see what this thing did.
Without mercy. Now,
Why would anyone cross an African king cobra with an eastern diamondback grouse?
One town is about to discover
We wanted the most aggressive animals possible for testing.
the darkest side of Mother Nature. And all the venom it can unleash.
I hate snakes.
We're gonna need bigger guns.
King Cobra.
I'm telling you, I'm in big trouble.
The very next one is going to be Jaws of Satan. This one really doesn't ever get talked about, and pretty much Satan takes the form of a snake in this movie. This one's a whole lot of fun. This one came in the 1981. This is pretty much the only way you could find it if you don't go back and look for the old VHS. But Scream Factory did this with the double release with Empire of the Ants, and I think this one is a whole lot of fun, so check it out.
And the angel seized the serpent, who is the devil Satan, and bound him for 1,000 years. The ultimate horror has been locked away, an inhuman beast with a ravenous hunger for human flesh, hidden for 1,000 years. Now he knows it's free. A monster lives. Run for your life. Hide if you can. There's no escape. King Cobra.
As if I were looking into the face, see that it wasn't human.
That wasn't Satan you saw. That was me.
A cold-blooded fiend moving in the shadowy darkness of night, preying on the innocent, the unsuspecting. It's a life and death race against all that is evil. The terror begins. A living nightmare of a prophecy come true. They were forewarned. Beware. They who would disbelieve, believe. They who are chosen, make ready. Take one step beyond horror and over the edge to terror. King Cobra.
All right, so the very next movie on the list is going to be Frogs, and yes, it has multiple killing nature creatures, but we also have killer snakes in this movie. This is one of Sam Elliott's first starring role. We get this rich family at this island wilderness house, whatever it is. It's just in the middle of nowhere, so it's in the middle of the woods, and pretty much all of nature just starts attacking this family and killing them off all one by one. But this one is a whole lot of fun. This was released on a Blu-ray with Food of the Gods, and it got it on release by Kino Cult. This one's from 1972. It still holds up. It's kind of slow, being that the movie's over 50 years old, but it's definitely a fun to continue to going. And yes, there's killer snakes in this.
Suppose nature gave a war, and everybody came. The snakes, the birds, the lizards and frogs. And suppose that the polluters, the species on Earth called man, were the enemy in that war.
I still believe man is master of the world.
And then, suppose that the human race lost.
Ray Milland, Sam Elliott, Joan Van Ark, Adam Rourke, Judy Pace.
First of all, we're gonna have to try to find our Stuart and Michael.
Be very honest with you. I don't think we will. Not alive, anyway.
Keep talking, Pig, because you're the only one making any sense around here.
But whether we find him or not, we've got to get off this damn island. All of us, now.
And I am asking to get the hell out of here with someone or by myself.
The very next one on this list is one that was recently put out on Blu-ray, and it's another one, I believe, from the late 70s, early 1983. And it is Copperhead. This one's kind of like an apocalyptic criminal movie. And it has something to do with like this golden ancient necklace, and it causes a bunch of killer copperheads to go after the people who has the necklace. So check out Copperhead. It was recently put out on Blu-ray by TerraVision. I love that company. They take a whole lot of movies that no other companies really give a time of day, and they restore and put them out on Blu-ray. So I love it for them, and I can't wait to see all the upcoming movies they're gonna do. But seriously, check out Copperhead.
Drop that snake, boy. Drop it now.
Look, it's just a little copper.
Drop that snake, boy. Do it.
Bless this humble abode and make it safe for this family of poor sinners.
Jerry, the sheriff mentioned you were having this problem with this Howard Randall.
I don't know what makes Papa do some things. He just gets crazy. And he just hates snakes.
All right, so from one criminal movie to another one, we have another one from the early 80s, which is Venom. Venom's a whole lot of fun. Pretty much the staff of this rich family kidnaps this child, and he's into having all kinds of exotic pets, and he goes to order a pet, but they pick up the wrong one, and it is a dangerous killer black mamba. So the black mamba starts killing all of these kidnappers. Klaus Kinski and Oliver Reed are both in this movie, and I think Linda Day too. Susan Day George, or whatever the hell it is. But this one's a whole lot of fun. Oliver Reed gets his wiener bitten by a killer black mamba, so that's always a fun time. So check out Venom. This one, I believe Tobe Hooper was the original director, and he had some issues like he does normally, and he walked off set. But still, check it out. This one's a whole lot of fun, and it's still readily available.
Venom. The kidnap that became a murder, that became a siege, that became a death trap. Venom. The fear explodes, trapping both hostages and kidnappers in its grip. The panic spreads, sending an entire police force into action. But this is a terror unlike anything anyone has ever faced. And when it uncoils to strike, your blood will run cold. Venom.
Well, could you tell me just how dangerous very dangerous is?
The most dangerous snake in the whole world. That dangerous.
The snake is loose!
You'll have to turn over now. I'm not going to hurt you.
Oh, geez, Samson, come on!
whatever you feel, you will fear. Venom.
All right, we're down to the last two, and I pretty much put these movies in order just to show the cover feature, because you could tell one was inspired by the other, and it is the original Anaconda. I went and watched this in the theaters in the 90s, and I thought it was cool. There's parts of it that doesn't necessarily hold up, but the snake looked really awesome. You have John Voight, you have Jennifer Lopez, you got the awesome Ice Cube, the butler from fucking Richie Rich with Macaulay Culkin, Eric Stokes, the original Marty McFly. So this documentary crew is, oh yeah, you get Danny Trejo at the very beginning. Spoiler alert. So this crew who's shooting a documentary in the Amazon, pretty much pick up this guy who's stranded, who's played by John Voight. And John Voight was like almost in his 60s, or he was in his 60s at this point. This was kind of his comeback role, because he had jumped on Varsity Blues, and he had done a bunch of movies at this time, but I'm straying. So they get stuck trying to hunt for this anaconda to shoot some footage and whatnot, and they kind of forced at gunpoint, knife point by John Voight. And yeah, you get Owen Wilson in this movie as well, which is really cool, because you know he dies in like his first three movies, which was Anaconda, Armageddon, and the Haunting remake with Liam Neeson. So Anaconda's cool. It really wasn't that bad. Like, the snake looked really cool in it. I remember thinking, man, this is better than some of the other snake movies at this time. But look at the cover of it. Like, it's just the snake's eyes. And the next movie, I'm going to talk about it, because this was inspired by another movie, which is going to be the last movie on the list.
All right, everybody, double check your gear. Make sure it's all on board. Pray you didn't forget your bug spray.
On the rivers of the Amazon.
Wow, it's unbelievable.
This river can kill you in 1,000 ways.
In the waters of the Anaconda.
There's a legend Shirishama worshiped giant snakes as gods, protectors.
Snakes?
No matter what you see.
This skin is 3 or 4 years old. Whatever shed it has grown since then.
No matter what you hear.
What was that?
There's something down there.
That's right.
No, I really mean it.
I really mean it too.
Faster, come on!
No matter what you do.
Oh my God. Danny! He's not breathing.
No!
TriStar Pictures invites you on a journey into the grip of fear. Anaconda.
All right, the last movie on the list comes with a story time. So, an H.P. Lovecraft story, Color Out of Space, which was adapted into a couple movies at the time. They had one with Boris Karloff, and they did the Nicolas Cage one recently. But the one that got slapped right in the middle was The Curse, which was a Will Wheaton movie from the mid to late 80s. And for some reason, they wanted to make a part 2, so they did Curse 2, The Bite. And this one wasn't too bad. And like I was saying earlier, the glare doesn't really fuck you with the view and whatnot. You can see the snake's eyes, and it's very, very similar to Anaconda's poster look. But anyway, Jill Shallon, she was in Babes in Toyland. She was in When a Stranger Calls Back. She was in Popcorn. She was pretty much turning into a scream queen. She had did the first Stepfather movie. Well, anyway, her and her boyfriend are on this cross-country road trip. And they come across this town. There's snakes everywhere. And the boyfriend gets bitten by a snake. And his hand turns into a snake. And it starts mutating and killing people. And it's this little fun little monster movie. This movie really isn't that bad. And it doesn't get talked about enough. And I would like to see it get its own single release, which would be pretty cool. That and The Cursed. There's 4 Cursed movies. The third one had Christopher Lee, and the fourth one was just another weird one. None of them were really connected whatsoever. I think it was just a way to just keep making money off the name of one movie. So
there are a few things more lethal
repelling, more terrifying. It can live anywhere.
I ain't a human being for about 100 miles.
It can strike when you least expect.
Something weird going on around here. I can feel it. What the hell is this in the road? Son of a bitch!
Hey, I just ran over about 100 snakes back down the road here.
It will always be man's darkest fear.
Where are they going? Straight to hell. Where they belong.
The bite.
If he got bitten by a crotolina, this antidote will take care of it.
Tell me about y'all. What happened to it?
It's a snake bite, all right? That's it. It's a snake bite. It's been inside this goddamn car. Stop it! God damn it, stop this goddamn car!
That snake is the snake I think it is. I gave him the wrong antidote.
All you had to do was show me your arm.
Infected by the neurotoxins, the immune system's T cells do not die,
Clark, just show it to him.
replacing and invading the genetic code of the patient's forearm.
From the dawn of human history, it has been our enemy. Men have feared it.
Lord, mercy.
Now, it's one of us. The bite.
All right, so those are 10 of my favorite snake movies. We get a lot of low-budget snake movies, so there's not really many good ones. It was really hard to incorporate these in a list. There is a few that could have made the cut, but I like these better than the other ones. So I'm not going to say don't seek out snake movies, because some of them are a whole lot of fun. And every movie has its audience, and just because you like something, I'm never going to shit on it, because I like movies that not everybody else likes. But, like I said, those are my 10 favorites. I want to know what yours is. You know, give me a comment. Tell me what some movies that you would put on your list with your favorite snake movies. We might agree, we might disagree, but it's a cool conversation that we can come together and talk about these awesome, amazing horror movies. But thank you, Bryson, for suggesting this video. This was a pretty cool little recommendation, so something I didn't think about, so thank you for bringing that to my attention. But please like and subscribe. If you got any other ideas, you got some videos you want me to do, we could talk about some of your favorite movies, just let me know. You can find me on Facebook, you can find me on X, Instagram, you can drop a comment on the YouTube video, and we can talk about whatever the hell you want to talk about, because I'm here for y'all. But I'm rambling. It's late on a Sunday. They're about to release the Vinegar Syndrome March movies, so I need to go spend some money. My wife is doing great. She is now cancer-free, which is amazing. Probably has a couple sessions of chemo left. I know it went by quick, but her health is the most important thing to me. So thank you for being here to help me distract. Again, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next episode.
Michael Myers are the heroes of my past. Now the media and he's dying. Chucky and the zombies now Olympic cemetery. So bring me back those who wanna come back to